Here's one that's new to me. This is called Hitch'n Haul Construction Kings. And what's interesting is it's got a trailer. It's got a dual axle or tandem axle trailer with a little mini excavator on it pulled behind a bulldozer. I fail to see the efficiency of that, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. Included in the set's a couple of cones and a couple of guys. This guy's swinging a hammer here. The other guy, he's got some kind of pipe he's carrying and perhaps a bucket. Got a little paint detail on them. So let's pop them open and see what we have. I love how easy these are to open in contrast to... Oh, I spoke too soon. There's some rubber bands. I'm seeing some movement on that arm and shovel, that bucket. It's a good sign. But you know I'm going to play with these, right? If I don't, my nephews will. So anyway, here's the mini excavator. It looks like it's permanently attached. Somewhat permanent. Nothing's permanent. Haha. You can pop it off if you really want to. It's just kind of generic. But looks like the elbow part of it doesn't move, but the shoulder and wrist do. That's good enough. So it says 681 excavator. This is just kind of a cheap, quick and dirty accessory to go on the trailer is all it is. Looks like the wheels on it roll okay. It says Matchbox on the bottom. It says 20 DS N3081 excavator made in China Mattel. Chinese piece of crap. So anyway, that's why the elbow doesn't move. So, am I biased? Incredibly, just ask me, I'll tell you. So here's the Bulldozer. This one's called Groundbreaker. This is Matchbox 2006 Mattel Thailand. And I think I've got another one like this that's in green. There's a big one and a small one that's available. And the big one, the hydraulic rams have actuation, and then the other one's just like this. And it actually, does it roll? Kinda. It's got these little wheels on the bottom. It doesn't really roll that well. But if you're going to push it in the dirt or the sandbox, you don't really need it to anyway. So there's that. We'll go ahead and hook them together and see how they see how that works out. What's the best way to do that? They don't really want to go together, do they? I'd say push, twist, wiggle, and call it good. So there's that. There's Construction Kings. It's kind of an odd combo. Usually you'll have an excavator being pulled by a dump truck and they work together, you know. But that's what we've got. As for the cones, those are some big cones. Can you imagine these being life size? You know, in contrast to the size of a mini excavator if it came up to the halfway up the window section. But anyway, they really stand out. You can really see them on the road. Pop our guys out of there. Some weird rubber band, hot glue stuff going on there. Somebody's getting pretty creative with it. It's not too bad to pull out of. Not bad. So as far as the packaging, I know that the Bulldozer Groundbreaker came from, let's see, that's wrapped around his leg. That came from Thailand. This came from China. The packaging says that it is made in China, vehicles made in China or Thailand as marked. So there's that. Looking on the back, it says, it's going to be a big dig. You'll need to clear the site, remove the rubble, and build. There's 3 builds, naturally. Fenestration. It says excavator, trailer, 2 construction workers, 2 safety cones, and Groundbreaker. And if you need any assistance, just call 1-800-528-8697. Untitled.com. And you see a registration for Land Rover there. It's kind of interesting. What I'm looking at here, this is the one I really would like to get, is the one that says Wild Water. It's got a couple of jet skis or a shark or something and a little trailer and truck. Haven't seen that in stores. I've seen it on the internet before. So I've got my eye on that. I want to get more stuff with trailers. So I could probably hook this up to like a CXT or something. I bet that would work well for scale. Let's take a look at these guys, shall we? Might as well. They're really rubber band in there, aren't they? Bless their hearts. So looking at the pipe hauler dude, I mean, he's got a face and everything on him. I mean, he's got about as much detail as a lot of the models that I build, you know, like model helicopters and the like for pilots. I'd say I do a better job painting them than they do, but I bet they pump them out fast. So there he is. He's got his suspenders hanging down. And let's see the guy with the hammer. The guy with the hammer looks like he's been swinging that hammer a while. He's got some muscle going on. So there you have it. As far as a scale comparison, can you imagine that guy climbing in the mini excavator and operate out? Man down, man down. Imagine him climbing in and operating. Well, maybe. It's kind of close to scale. He could probably be a little bit smaller, but it'd be tough to make him. So there you have it. There is your Hitch'n Haul Construction Kings.